Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to StarLight Cee. I'm Coletta. I am so glad that you decided to stop by and check in and hang out with your girl for a moment, okay? Know that your time and energy is appreciated here. Anyone that's new, welcome in. I hold a safe space for you all as well, okay? We just gonna get a little bit of tea, see what's going on. Just a little bit of tea, see what's popping for the day. Let's tap in, let's get into it. I heard somebody is terrified, and they're just like, what I see visually, follow me now. What I see visually is like a deer standing in the middle of the road, and they can, how deers don't really see with the bright light in their face, and it's like it's a big old truck coming towards them, but they just standing there looking at the truck. They're just standing there looking at the truck. They're not moving. They're not trying to jump. They ain't doing nothing. They're just standing there like, oh, shit. I'm about to die. Oh, my gosh. This truck is going to run me clean over. I'm going to be flat in the road. Oh, my gosh. Why is this happening? What is going on? But they're not moving. They're not moving out of the way. They're just standing there. It's nothing behind them. They're not shielding or protecting anything. It's like, I don't know. This person just feel like, I don't know what the freak that is. Like, why are you standing in the middle of the road and you can see this truck coming towards you, and you just standing there talking to yourself like, oh my God, oh boy, oh, but you're still standing there. The fuck? That's, I don't know what that means. It hasn't, I don't have the clarity on that. I don't know. I don't have the clarity on that. I don't know who this person is. I don't know why they're standing in the road like that. It's weird. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get into the tea. Let's see what's tea for today. Let's get a cup. Let's get us a cup of tea for today. I hope that you all are safe, happy, healthy, and doing well. I hope that your pets, your plants, your animals, your loved ones, and your finances are doing well as well. My family and I, we are doing well. Thank you all very much. All right. What's tea, Spirit? What's tea for the day? What's the tea? Not again. Fighting. Who's fighting and what are they fighting? Dirty laundry. Lord. Man. Backstabbed. Created image. Let me get one more. So 2 more came out. Real receipts, shady deals. Numbing out. That's this person who's standing in the headlights. That's why they're standing there like that, because they numb. They know that they're standing in front of the headlights, but they don't feel the urgency to move out of the way. Good God, Spirit, come through. Talk to me nice now. Thanks for the clarity. Thank you. Thank you for that, because I sure was going to ask after this read, what was that all about? I really was. I was going to ask, what was that all about? Making it make sense now, please. Okay, y'all. Let me tell you what's on this here board. What's going on? What the tea is. Somebody has been fighting due to lack of communication about their secrets or dirty laundry, the things that they've been doing, being exposed. So it's like somebody cut somebody off who they've been having daily arguments with, somebody who they know very well, because this person knows their secrets, it knows their business, it knows the things that they may have done behind the scenes. It could be legal, illegal, I don't know. Okay. They feel backstabbed by this person and feeling like this person was fake the whole time. This person was like catfish. It's like they pretended to be somebody that they're not. Not just faking being their friend, but faking like, oh yeah, I know how to do this and I know how to do that. So let's just say a musician. You're looking for a background singer, right? You're a musician. You're looking for a background singer, right? So you go and you have these people audition to be a background singer for you. And you pick a person. Now you're sharing with this person the instrumentals, your lyrics, and where they're supposed to come in at with their background part, right? So now they know the lyrics, they know the drum, what the drum is going to do, or what the piano, the person who played the piano, whatever is going to do, so they know what their cue is by way of when the drum do this beat or when the piano play this tune. You understand what I'm saying? And then when I say this part of the lyrics, then you come in with your background part and do this and that. Okay, so they hired this person and they shared all of this information with this person. This person backstabbed them for money and went and gave your information on your lyrics, the tunes from the background, the instrumentalists, and the part that they're supposed to do. They went and took it and sold it out to somebody else. Now somebody else is singing your music. Somebody else is doing your music. You got the receipts. That's your music. You hold the truth. Did y'all follow me with that? So it's like somebody been sharing all of their business and their information with somebody, and now this person done sold them out for money. That's basically what's here. Somebody done sold them out for money. People dirty now, I'm telling you. People will do it. What people do for money. What people do for money. All right. What's fighting? I told you. Somebody was fighting to not be exposed. Somebody was fighting to not be exposed. They did not want their dirty laundry coming out. Some dirty laundry on parents? On somebody's parents? Whoa, now that's deep. What else? Oh, this person feel backstabbed by their parents? Shocking news. It was a setup. Who's being set up here? Somebody parents exposed their child's dirty laundry, not like a kid, but an adult child. And if this person is so surprised because this was unexpected that their parent were involved in trying to set them up. Oh man, I empathize if that's you. Damn, that's fucked up. Whoa. What shady deal? Well, it is what it is, a shady damn deal. Because they snapped. They went unhinged about something. What's the receipts? Something about some type of sickness and disease. Some type of illness, some type of infectious disease is what the receipts are about. So this may be very specific. You know, this might only be for a few of you, but somebody's parent exposed that their son or daughter has some type of illness, and they expose them because, one, they didn't fall for the trap, or they did trap them, set them up some type of way, but when the adult child found out what happened, they snapped. They became unhinged and crazy. When they found out what the parents were doing behind their back. And the parents know that this person has some type of sickness or infectious disease. What else? Show me parents. What are these parents doing? What the fuck? I said it in the beginning. For money. Man, I don't even much want to get into this read no more. This is fucked up. This is crazy. That's why there's a lot of crazy people out here. That's why people on drugs. Because the people who they're supposed to trust, they can't trust. If you can't lean on your parents during the time when you sick, who you supposed to lean on? And your parents gonna sell you out for money? That's painful. That's fucked up. Shit. Then they go to drugs they go to drugs and drinking to try to numb out whatever this is. That's something heavy. That's heavy right there. Come on, let's finish this. What was the surprising news? Yeah. Don't make me have to go further. What is the surprising news? That's too many. Something about a union, a relationship. Oh my gosh. I'm telling y'all I know where that's going at, but I'm going to just let the cards speak because this is a mess. This is fucked up. Look. Spell work backfired. Role model. Listen. These parents say, I'm going to just read it like the cards say because the exposure card is a masculine. All right. These parents set this masculine up to get in a relationship, to sleep with somebody, either to get married to somebody that had infectious disease. When the parents recognize that the relationship was not working out and that this masculine wanted out of their son, wanted out of the relationship with this female, they did some type of, oh, well, if you want to leave this female because you think you're going towards somebody else, I'm going to expose you. And now this other female who they see as a good person, as a role model, now this person is going to know that you too have some type of infectious disease. And I'm going to sell you out because I'm going to get paid for this information. Man. Whomever this masculine is or was to you, they see you as a role model. Their parents somehow had some type of hidden agenda. They don't like you, or it's something about you they don't like. They probably just jealous that you hold yourself up and people see you out in the street as a role model, as a good person, somebody to look up to, somebody who's honest, somebody who's truthful, somebody who's fair. They didn't like that about you. I'm getting this somebody ex. Don't have to be, but I'm getting this to somebody ex, and this is what is going on with this person. This masculine is realizing that whatever spell work that has been done is now backfiring. What's sick? Infectious disease? Look. Money. Money. They're cursed for money. Or they need money to pay for this infectious disease. They need money. What's the spell work? What's the spell work that has backfired? Oh boy, spirit guides are here. The spirit guides are here. What is this spell work? Oh, the masculine was trying to do a love spell on you to get you back. This is an ex. And your spirit guide stepped in and protected you from it. They don't want you connected to this person either. Your spirit guides do not want you with this person. They family dirty, they dirty. They've been playing this spell work too. They ain't innocent. They're not just the victim here. I hate when people do that. You be doing shit behind the scene, and then when stuff come out and you get hit, just like how I've been feeling this now, that it's fucked up that your parents would do you like that. But you've been doing spell work too. Behind the scenes. That's why they being exposed. But that's still fucked up. The way their parents did, trying to control their adult child life. Look, this person is not your friend. This person is not an ally. These parents ain't nobody you could have trusted anyway. They didn't never like you. They never liked you because you were different. And they could probably see your light from a mile away, knowing that your light would expose the darkness. You are protected. I don't give a damn what type of spell work any of them do. You're protected. Your spirit guides came out right on top of the spell work. Take that shit back. What else? Look. Fake frame. Fake. This union that their parents coerced them to get into was fake. It was fake as fuck. The other female was working with the parents against this masculine the whole time to trap this masculine. Who's the role model here? They've been trying to manipulate the role model, trying to control the role model, trying to do some type of deception, trickster, and fraud towards the role model. That's why your spirit guides are here, because they can't. They ain't doing a goddamn thing. They ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Wanting to come in and pretend to be a lover to you so that they can manipulate and control your mind and get you to sign some type of contract. Oh my gosh. The law is here. the law, the authorities, the feds, the police, or whatever. This thing here is just getting too nasty for me. This is getting too deep. This is ridiculous. Let me get one more. No wonder this person numbing out. I guess so. You got all this going on. Now you in love with a person who moving on with their life. Now they stuck. They're stuck with their toxic, fake-ass parents and this other person. Because they couldn't get to you and get you, see, to sign some type of thing about an investment. They're being investigated. They're being investigated. It could have something to do with children. Children could be involved here. They're being investigated for something. Look. For doing something toxic and harmful. Not just to you. They couldn't do it to you. They tried. But they did it to somebody else, and it probably worked. Their ass is under investigation. That's another reason why your spirit guides are protecting you from them. Because you're not going to get caught up into this. Look. Intuition, insight, fortune telling, divination. Some of you can be a reader just like myself. I'm hearing they've been look, with intent to harm. This is why the law's involved. What the fuck? I'm gonna leave this alone. Look, and the cards keep flying off. They want to talk, but I'm done. Look what Source said. Absolutely. I tell you, you protected. Source said, absolutely the fuck not. No, you're not. And all this tea, the divine wants you to know that your ex or somebody who you was connected to in the past could have been romantically, has been set up by their parents and another toxic person that they were connected to. Now they're going through all of this stuff. They see you as the one. They see you as the perfect person. They see you as a real friend. They see you as fortunate. You're not deceptive. But they were trying to deceive their way back into your life. Not because of love, but because of your spiritual protection. They feel lost and confused. They don't know which way to go. They don't know what to do. But they know that you are protected. So they feel like if they get back to you or get close to you, they'll be protected by your source and by your spirit guides. This is why they want to reconnect with you. Not because they love you. Because they need your protection. So they wanted to try to come in with some type of, but I love you, I miss you, I made a mistake, you know, you the love of my life, you my soulmate, you my twin flame, you know, I apologize, man. And then they gonna play the victim card. Then they gonna say, you know, cause my mama them did this and did that, my mama them did this and did that, getting you, want to make you let your guard down. But these are all mind games. They only want your protection. Because they signed some type of contract and invested in doing something. Where'd I call that? Whatever. They invested in doing something for money. So they ain't no better than their parents. They invested in doing something for money. And whatever they did, it was illegal. Because now, maybe they signed a contract saying that they're going to be able to harm somebody. Could have been you, could be somebody else. Now the law is involved. And guess who probably snitched them out? I'm going to leave this tea here because it's too freaking hot and it's burning my fingers. I don't want nothing to do with this tea no more today. Get it out of here. It's too hot. I can't, look. I can't sip it. It's poisonous. The tea is poison today. I'm over it, okay? I hope that helped. Yeah, I hope that this reading helped or that y'all enjoyed it for what purpose it serves, okay? I greatly appreciate your time and energy here. Know that anything that you sent to me, I am now returning it to you tenfold. Love yourself first and a little bit more today. Do it today. I love you all. Keep shining, star shines. Bye.